Hi, welcome back. I know it's been a couple weeks, 3 weeks. Who's counting? It's been a month. I'm sorry that I left you. I was busy. I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing because it's none of your business. Let's just say I'm putting on muscle, and I won't get specific because that's boring. Nobody cares about that. Exercise, diet, meat, a lot of meat, a lot of meat, a lot of good meats. Steak, chicken, uh, chicken, and a couple sody pops here and there. But that's that nothing. Nothing. Nothing to call to write home about. This is my knife. It looks like a karambit. It's not. It's just a knife. It has a holster, so that when look, it has a holster, and when I go on my night runs, I put it on in case I encounter a yodi. I've encountered a couple yodis, yotes as we call them, walking up the hills. Today, they're talking about UFOs and stuff now, which I always kind of had theories about them, and I've had a couple experiences, which we may or may not get into. But it's a phenomenon, I'll say to say the least. And there's been real sightings lately. The people that fly those F-16s or whatever they're called. I honestly don't know what they're called. They're jets. They're fast. The people who fly those jets have been seeing weird stuff in the sky, and they say it's faster than them. They go, that thing, it's bigger and faster than I got. And I go, okay, well, there's, that's all we got so far. So, let your mind sizzle and cook on that. And think about it, fester. Talk about it with your parents, not me, because I don't know nothing about that. And I'm not a scientist, so I won't make the calls. Fortunately, I do have the know-how and the will, but I don't know how. I hear birds. Why? Why do the morning birds whistle? I don't know. They go to bed early. Birds are up at like 4 in the morning, so I'm assuming they go to bed by 8 p.m., which makes sense if you're a bird. Flying around all day, probably get tired. I'm gonna go get a drink and not what you think. Yep, and I'm going in the mini fridge. All right, you know what? Since you've been sitting there so patiently and you look so cute and handsome, I'm going to show you. The room's dirty, so I won't show you the room. I'll show you what my house looks like a little, okay? We have a little water fountain for the kitties. That's new. They love it. Okay, let's go this way since it's, whatever. This way, we can go out here. I'm not going to talk while we're out here because I don't like talking and people hearing me. Anyway, this is a very exclusive community. There's only 3 of us. And this is my yard. And we have also a lemon tree, step stool to reach the lemons. All right, let's go back inside and continue talking. All right. We're going back, and this part you don't get to see because the room is not clean. I'll show you that part because, the room, honestly, okay, fine. You can see the room. I need new carpet. I'm going to paint. Okay, this is a different lived person and group who is not me, and I'm not trying to not take the blame. I just literally did not live in here. I slept, okay, if you want to be real for a second, where I slept here, okay? And it was really uncomfortable. And you see that? You see that right here? Crickets. 337,000 crickets going off at night. And then guess what? Fun fact. Not lying. Still telling the truth. Okay. They get into this wall, too, somehow. There's 3 crickets in here. They travel from the kitchen, I don't know how, to this wall, and they chirp, chirp, chirp all night. I've gotten rid of a lot of them with sticky traps. I used to love crickets. Now I'm at war. Thank you. We will be returning to normal broadcasting momentarily. Please stay tuned. Thank you. Now look. I've been waging war with insects. And I like them. I like bugs. Yesterday, there was a bee in my room. He was flying around. I was playing my game. I kept hearing him hit the glass behind me. And he was trying to get out. Guess what? I went and got a Tupperware. And I grabbed him in it. At first, he was freaking out and he kept trying to fly out. But I calmly said, please. I literally said it. I went, please, man. I'm trying to help you. And I tried it one more time with I had a giant Tupperware glass and the lid. And I went like that and I went to go grab him. And I put him in there. And he went. He actually went in when I asked him, which was crazy. And I put him outside and he flew away. And he lived a regular bee life. And now he has a family. He's been staying on the next tree over there. And he stays on the tree and he hangs out there. But yeah, he has a family now and babies and the whole deal. And that was just yesterday. So don't kill the bugs in your house. Let out spiders. Unless they're on you. You might react in a way that would kill the bug. If it's on your head, boom. I get that. Yeah, that's instinct. But if it's a nice little critter bug and you could save him and put him outside, do it. Just do it. It's nice. Last Sunday. Yeah, it was like a few days ago. We went to SeaWorld and I was looking at the fish and I made friends with one visual eye contact friend. We didn't talk. I mean, he didn't speak the language. He came by and he kept looking at me. Every time he passed, he did the same route. I was trying to explain this to my family. I don't know. They probably thought I was, yeah. Anyway, he would, so say this whole, what you're looking at is the fish tank, okay? He would swim by. I'm over here, back here looking at him, okay? He would swim by. He would come to the top. He would look, well, okay, whatever. He would stop. He would look at me. And then he would swim back around and do the same little loop. Whatever he did, he would always stay on the top and then come to the bottom. He would go to the bottom and then go like that. And then he would come back up and then he would look at me right there again. And he did that like 6 times. And I realized how smart they were. So, we made eye contact and we were friends. I knew it. I knew he was a sentient being just by the way he looked. You could tell how docile and friendly they are. So, do not kill bugs. That's my daily PSA. Save a bug. Amen. When you go on runs and there's coyotes at night, you need a knife. And this one's small. So you can put it on your hip. Look, it has like a little holster. And then worst case. And yeah, but you'd probably be fine anyway. But I just felt safe with it. So it was probably a little ridiculous that I ran with a knife a couple times, but you know, can't be too safe because then you'll be sorry. You know what I mean? This video, it wasn't supposed to be coyote heavy. That wasn't the plan, but we went there, and nonetheless, we're done with it. I don't even want to talk about coyotes anymore. I have a lot of things actually. I have a lot of jokes. So stay tuned. This is like a little, a little hint. Metallic, which I don't know what that means. We have a metallic. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. There was a burning building. People weren't in it. They got out and they weren't alive.